Oh. Damn. So no, this is tough for a little kid. Just getting insulted constantly. Hello, welcome to 2 Reacts, and here we are for Spy X Family episode 7. So last time Anya finally got into the school where she met Damian Desmond, who is the son of Donovan Desmond, which is our guy Lloyd's target here for Operation Strix. Anya kind of has one of two ways she could go about this. She can either befriend Damian to getting close with Donovan, or she can become an Imperial Scholar by earning 8 Stella or merits, basically doing really well in school or something like that, and become close to Donovan that way because he is involved with the Imperial Scholars. Obviously, Anya, being the goofball that she is, she starts off, kind of bad on a bad foot here, and she punches Damian Desmond in the face because he's obviously like this kind of bully figure. He's kind of I said it during the reaction last time, he's a little bit of a dickhead, very privileged and very high on himself. He got annoyed by Anya, and Anya ended up he got annoyed by her, bullied her. Anya, retaliated because of her training with Yuri, and ended up getting mad. So now we're in a situation. We starts off with a demerit, the bolt right away, the first day of school, which is not a good way to start off. But we'll find a way to get our way to getting in with Damian Desmond and Donovan Desmond. So we'll see how that continues to go, and I'm excited for this episode. So let's just get right into it. Alright. Already starting with the good music right away. Yeah, just barely though. Barely got her enrolled. Her little like T-pose. It's funny. Ooh, I love this theme. So good. Yeah. Become friends with Damian. Whew, yeah, that was crazy. She got that strong punch. Oh, I love this lazy music. The trombone is so good. I think I remember they played this in episode 2 or 3. I think it was episode 2. Oh, her little nightcap. She's still a little upset at herself. Oh, this show's so cute. This show's so cute. I'm bad at school. Yeah, it happened. Lloyd with the good advice. Oh, I love this song so much. It's so good. She's always so funny whenever she's wearing like her hats or her dress or whatever. She's locked in though. Look at her. She's sitting next to Becky. She's by herself. The piece of the world, yeah. Oh, in her hands. This little girl's hands. Yeah, that's Damian there, pulling up in the... Oh, that's Becky, okay. Miss Rich Girl. You can't even bother like say her name? Imagine Dormy as like a little kid right now, like, that's crazy. But I mean, that's probably the older kids as well. Yeah, he's still bothered by it, obviously. Oh, Anya being the bigger person, listening to her dad. Oh, these cats are stupid. That's some real shit though. Oh wow, he's already there. You got this spy music going. Oh, okay, that's interesting. It's good to know. I doubt it. She's got a little like I just noticed she has the little guitar pin in her hair. Wow, yeah, that went around quick. What the hell is that design is in his hair? What the fuck? What if she hits me too? Come on. And Becky doesn't care. Yeah. Not even ask for a name. Oh. I love this like posh music playing right now. Oh, again, Damian monologue. With such, she felt that. No. The air, she feels it. That's the weirdest feeling when you feel like someone looking at you. She also needs to pay attention. She can't be like losing her focus here. You can't be earning more bolts, and we have to be earning the Stella. We have to do well in school. Even the teacher's hearing about that. And he's there. Yeah. How the fuck? How did Lloyd get in there? I mean, this is his job. He's the best at this. Okay, this is good that she hears this though. Oh, that's nice. They go to science class to go outside. We're just good to apologize today. I love the little like deep voice is doing. Like, please listen to me, please. Sorry. Whatever you like. Oh, holy shit! Look at that menu. Yeah, Lloyd back there. The slick back hair. Yeah, now I wonder if he is starting to get a little suspicious of her. Oh, he got them to call her from the front office. Oh no, that's hilarious. Is he gonna be scared? She's gonna punch him again. He's gonna, nah, come on. Ooh. Ah, they're trying to build this this feeling. Yeah, just go ahead and do it. He's going through something. He's going through something. What's he gonna say? Just say Anya. Just go ahead. Aww. Oh. Damn. No, this is tough for a little kid. Just getting insulted constantly. Aww. Yeah, and that's the nail in the head. Lloyd must be a little impressed or something. Lloyd is definitely satisfied with himself. Yeah, she's just so different to everyone else he's ever interacted to. He doesn't even know how to feel about that. This little young romance here. I wonder if Anya's ever gonna feel that way towards him though, because obviously he's already feeling this way. But oh shit, and she's gonna have no idea what he's talking about. A woman's tears cannot sway him. That's hilarious. This is a good thing actually. It worked out really well. Lloyd's not gonna see that, but it's good. It's not that he was rejecting the thoughts in his head. Yeah, and he might see this whole Stella thing as even harder than trying to get her with Damian. Yeah, now he's focused on the schoolwork here. Aw. There ain't no break for world peace here. Aw. No, she's trying to get the shortcuts here. Excelling in sports. Ooh. Nah, she's not alright. She's thinking about her job. Or is she thinking nice thoughts? Oh my god. She always she always thinks this way. What? Okay. It's just too much. There's too much going on. You can't focus properly. Not really. She does get expelled, yeah. Look at Yuri being an alleviating presence. Interesting. Her name's Anla and like her English writing. Oh, okay. Hearing a little bit more about her brother. Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Okay. I wonder when we're gonna see more of him. I feel like we are, right? That's cute. Yeah, I mean, making her happy and you know, high spirits is definitely gonna boost whatever chances you have of improving her as a scholar. I mean, he's still learning about this. This is the first time ever doing anything like this. Oh. Yeah, I wouldn't say you're a stranger anymore at this point. Yeah, exactly. Oh, this is kind of a big moment for her. Yeah, you guys are literally married. Yeah. We need peace. We can't do this with violence. It's not all the, you know, big, you know, glamorous things. Sometimes you gotta get deep in the shit, you know. Hopefully she's there. Like it wasn't a thing where she like ran away or something. Oh no, she's still there. Okay. She's studying or is she just sleeping? Oh, she tried. She tried. Now you gotta praise her here. This is the moment where you praise her. Oh, he's gonna put her to bed. Oh. You can't kill Papa. Okay. Foreshadowing? Nah, it's not. She's just dreaming some weird shit, but maybe if this assassination group and the spy groups are in different odds, you never know. Whoa, I don't know. All right, that's the episode. Oh no, there's a little after credits thing. I think I just scrubbed through the video, so we'll just wait here for a second. Man, that ED is so good in the show. Is this Yuri? Yeah. A little growing up now. Oh yeah, that's the guy that he sent to go check out Yuri, right? God, he reminds me of like Akechi from Persona 5. Oh yeah, he's finally hearing about it. Ooh. Alright, so that was episode 7, and we kind of finished the whole, you know, we saw more Anya at school here, and we finished the whole Anya punching Damian, you know, incident where Anya felt compelled to apologize to Damian because obviously Lloyd was, you know, telling her that this mission it's it's a big thing for world peace. So, and it's important for you to apologize to Damian, because Damian's, one of the important pieces of this puzzle of completing the mission to save the world, essentially. So she was like, all right, I really need to apologize. She had to figure a way to get around Becky. Obviously, Lloyd helped her doing that. And she went ahead and apologized, ended up crying after hearing all the mean things that Damian's, little lackeys were saying about her. And, stuff like that can really, hurt a little girl. Yeah, I forget how old Anya is. Like, she's definitely like 10 years or younger, I would guess. Maybe like at most oldest 12, right? So I think she's in like 8 to 12 years old range, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. That's something that she dealt with before, back when, like, episode 2 or 3, when they're going out, out on their little outing, when she used to hear like all the bad things when they're like at the political rally, it was really hurting her, and then she had to get away and stuff like that. And in this situation, they're specifically targeting her, and she felt really hurt about it, and she started crying, and obviously, part of it was also the apology, because she did feel in a way bad about what she did, and she felt, like she really had to do it. And she ended up crying during the apology. And Damian, we finally see, we obviously had this idea before, that from last episode, that he might have a crush on her, and it's straight up revealed at this point that he has some type of romantic feelings towards her, because she's someone that stands out. She's someone that, as he said, looks at him different from everyone else. She looks at me directly. She doesn't look at me like maybe as this higher figure like everyone else does. He kind of feels that she treats him like they're on the same level in a way, and maybe that's something different for him, and something that he finds in a way compelling, and something that he feels like he feels something in his heart about. And obviously he just like cannot accept this. It wasn't even about necessarily the apology. It was like, I just can't imagine myself, I don't understand my feelings, and I just don't even want to think about this. I just want to get away from all this. I'm just fucking leaving. I'm running away. And obviously Lloyd, is frightened by this. He's the whole Damian friendship scheme, that's out the door. That's done. And Anya is obviously confused by this as well. And even the show is like, Damian's relationship with Anya, question mark. So we're gonna see how that continues to develop. That's gonna be a key important, it's gonna be an important piece to this whole school arc and school whatever, everything that happens at school. And we saw Becky be a really reliable, nice person to Anya. She was calling everyone else shallow for judging her, and she's right about that. I mean, all the kids are being very judgmental, and seeing everything on the outside rather than actually interacting with Anya or trying to understand the situation. They just come to conclusions, especially because the other, the recipient of the punch was Damian, who was this person that is seen, like I said earlier, on a higher level that from everyone else. He's this like a little prince, So yeah, they already have this idea that Anya's like this delinquent, and even the teacher was like, "Oh my god, is she actually like some type of like slack off delinquent or whatever? Am I gonna have to like have troubles with this student?" But Becky doesn't care about that. She sees her for who she is, and she thinks she's a good person. And obviously, it's gonna be fun to see their little friendship develop, and it's good to have for Anya to have someone that she can rely on. It's really nice. And then when you head back to school, obviously Lloyd has this idea that, all right, we have to get her grades up, to be a really good student. He was talking about maybe trying to get into sports so that she can really excel there and potentially get Stella there. Maybe she could be like the damn captain of the soccer team, and she's like really good, and all that type of stuff. And maybe she couldn't get merits by doing that. But primarily he wants to get her grades up, be one of the top students, and that requires a lot of studying and a lot of focus. It's something that Anya, she's already had so much on her plate already. She has so many feelings through school. She was getting bullied, and then insults thrown at her. She has this confusion, like no one likes her. She's struggling in school a little bit, and then she has this whole thing weighing down her, like world peace and Damian and everything, and now she has to focus on studying for like who knows how long. It's just too much for her. She just doesn't, it's like she doesn't want to do it right now. She's this young little kid, and she's just so much on her shoulders. And she ends up, shutting herself in her room. And Lloyd ends up having this talk with Yuri, like kind of giving him advice that, I want to see Anya be happy, have fun at school. Maybe it isn't something that she necessarily wants to do, Yeah, I want her to be herself and have fun. And that kind of gave Lloyd the realization that, he's kind of doing things for the purposes of the mission, kind of prioritizing that part of things rather than prioritizing being, necessarily a great father, listening to his kid, trying to, bring her spirits up and have her have fun and enjoy things, while also, of course, being able to achieve a level of study and knowledge and all that, so that she get by school. But obviously he's throwing a little bit too much on her plate. It's leading her to being down and being upset and all that. So he's kind of focusing a little bit more on being a good father, which is really nice to see. And we obviously see that's a good development for their little family that they're building up. And another good development for the family was that Lloyd kind of reassuring to Yuri that, like, hey, you're a part of this family too. You're not a stranger. You're not a stranger living in someone else's house. We're married. You're as much, we're a pair. You're Anya's mother. All this. Even Yuri said that herself. Like, we're 100% good parents or whatever to Anya. She gave you guys full marks. It was good reassurance to Yuri, and I'd imagine that she's gonna really continue to be the great mother that she's trying to be, as much as she possibly can, especially in this new role that she doesn't really know exactly how to do. And obviously Lloyd is also learning how to do this as well. And someone who was brought up in that conversation was Yoru's little brother, Yuri, and he's someone that seems like he's going to be an important character here because he was brought up in the discussion there between them, but also someone that we saw in like episode 2, and someone that we saw just now at the end of the end credits here. We're gonna see he's apparently a part of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. I believe that's what they said. So could that potentially lean into, because obviously there's this like big rift between West Dallas and I forget what the other nation called, like I forgot what it's called, but it's the two different nations who are obviously at odds. So maybe could there be some connection with being in foreign affairs with this whole the Cold War that's going on, and could he be somehow in some way be opposed to like Lloyd's group or some in some fashion, or in some way involved, not necessarily opposed, but he's some kind of in that realm potentially. And could that somehow also connect to Yoru's assassination thing, even though I'm pretty sure, I forget if Yuri knows about that. I don't think so, right? I think they're two different things. But how does her assassination group lead into that? Is she like some solo practitioner of assassination that people just like contract to do things? I don't think so, right? But maybe she is. But it seems like Yuri's gonna enter the story here. He's gonna have to, because being the younger brother, being a brother to Yuri, he wants to meet this new guy that apparently she just like married. She's married now. that's what his friend told him. So it's a big shock to him. He even dropped his briefcase. What's going on? I wonder what type of person he is now. He was like this cheerful, smiley kid when he was younger. So I wonder if it's gonna be like this kind of contrast thing, where he's at first he was like this smiley young kid, but now he's kind of got this little bit of a two-sidedness to him, where he's like maybe like a little I want to say evil, because maybe that's a bit too much, but he has some type of he leans into maybe a little bit more of a dark side, maybe. I don't know, that's just throwing darts on the wall. But Yoru's so nice. Even back in episode 2, when Yoru and Yuri were like on a call or whatever, it seemed like he seemed like a really nice guy. He seemed like in good spirits. They seemed like in a good relationship between the two. He seems like so much of a nice guy that I kind of have the inclination to question him, and kind of have this suspicion towards him. But we'll probably see more of him next episode, maybe. Probably next episode, or maybe the episode after that, and we'll see how much importance he is in the rest of the season and the rest of the series. And yeah, this episode was just full of a ton of cute moments, great music as always. That's a bunch of things that are always consistent with this show. Cute family moments, cute everything, great music, good animation. It all is just it all meshes so well, and it's so much fun to watch. So that's it for this episode. Go check out my other videos and reactions if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. And I guess I'll just see y'all later.